Hello everybody, thanks for coming back to watch part 2 of a two-part video review of the HTC Evo Design 4G from Boost Mobile USA. So if you haven't already, please go back and watch part 1, there's lots of good stuff in there. But otherwise, we're going to be continuing here with the camera. So here we have the camera, and there is no dedicated camera button on this phone, which again is disappointing, but even my main phone doesn't have that. So if it matters to you, and that's a big deal, I guess don't get this phone. But you can see to zoom in and out, we have a little thing down there, nothing fancy. And it does have autofocus. You can see it kind of keeps using that little autofocus. Makes a nice little sound. You can bring something in and tell it where you want to focus. Take the picture, and it seems to take a while sometimes to take the picture, and it does look quite clear. Pictures aren't bad on this. There we go. But if you move really at all while you're taking the picture, it does come out blurry, which is a disappointment. But other than that, it has a 5 megapixel camera with flash. And again, camera shots are decent. A lot of them came out blurry if I was moving at all when I took the picture. And they're very grainy when zoomed in, but you know. The camera app has effects you can see here. You can, I don't know, do, let's just say dots. And I'll get my pen again here. Why, I don't know, but anyways, you can do things like that with effects. And then also you have the scenes, and you have mode. You can switch up here to video. In video, there will be a video sample online, so you can check that out for yourself. That'll be in my YouTube channel, and you can check it out on my Facebook page as well, facebook.com/funzier1. And then, okay. Also here you can switch to front-facing camera. You can kind of see me there. Hello. And front-facing camera, again, shots aren't incredibly clear, but it is, I believe, 1.3 megapixels, if I remember correctly. So not a whole ton. I mean, it's for video chat and taking pictures of yourself. Alright, so now as for apps and games, something I want to mention, the music player, well, not just the music player, but the speaker on this phone is very loud, and it actually does not sound bad. You get a pretty full sound out of it, even at full volume. I mean, by full sound, I mean it's not completely hollow of the bass and all that. And it does kind of have a little bit of distortion at high volumes, but it does get very loud, so I was happy with the speaker. And also, in general, apps performed well without very much lag. There was from time to time there was lag, but nothing was too much where I couldn't. It's loading. It's my Wi-Fi's problem. Nothing was too much where I would end up getting frustrated or anything. So I opened Facebook, and again, it's not too bad. My Wi-Fi is slow, so you can see the app is performing well. And in landscape mode was not bad either. Here's my Facebook page. You should check that out. Also, landscape mode. It seems like a very tall screen, but apps did perform well. And actually, we're going to run Angry Birds quick just to give it a shot for you. Let's see. Angry Birds Space. Just give you a quick idea of a game on here. Alright, and sound is off. Let me turn that on. Alright. So you can see there's really not too bad of a... games are fine. There's no freezing up or anything in here. And we can go start it over pretty quickly. Exit that. And again, you can see there's no lag or anything that's going to get you to be pissed off at this thing. At least that is as far as I can tell. Alright, now we're actually going to do a quadrant standards test here. If I can find quadrant. Quadrant, where are you? There we go. And I have not done a test on this before, so we will see how it goes. Run full benchmark. And while this is running, I guess I will talk about voice quality. I'll just mention voice quality was just fine. I had no problems with voice on either end of the call. Sound was not, spectacularly above average or anything, but there was nothing to complain about, so that's always good. These quadrant tests, they take a while on some phones. Alright, and we'll proceed. Alright, your device. Well, that's no good. It is at the bottom. With a score of 1408, which, again, is not bad. All the devices on this list are, you have the Samsung Nexus S, the Desire HD, the Optimus 2X, and all those are higher-end phones, so you have to understand that this phone is not supposed to be up with those phones. They don't show all devices on here, obviously. And 1403 really is not a bad score for this phone. I will run it one more time and write what the result is on the screen for you. But now we're going to actually check out some speed test videos. And I do use the speed test app, this one by Ookla. And I will say that right now I'm not activated on Boost's network. My plan expired, but I do have speed tests for you, and I have 4G speed tests for you and 3G, speed tests in the result. We'll actually look and see those right now, but I will have a live 4G test for you that I'm going to edit into this video. But for 3G, you can see 669, 673, 706, 987, 938. Oh, there we are. You can see these tests are not horrible, but they're for the most part less than a megabit per second over 3G, and that all depends on your area. Those two are Wi-Fi. 1530, that was 3G. Again, 3G. So 3G speeds were not bad on this device. I did not have a problem with them. Actually, let's go back. I did not have a problem with 3G speeds on this phone. They were actually better than average most of the time. And then you get times where it's 179, for example. And I believe that was actually 4G. Here you have 1.5 megabits per second, 1 megabit per second, and that's 4G. So it really does depend on your area and time of day and all that. But 4G, I guess, usually ranged from 4 to 8 megabits per second, and sometimes, some places it would be 10 to 12. So you can see some of my tests I've taken in here. The most I got, I believe, was around 10 or 12. But I do have some tests, and I will show you.
This test was taken in downtown Denver. If you want to see more tests, such as one in a neighborhood and one in an airport, please do visit my YouTube channel and check out a video of my 4G WiMAX speed tests using this device. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so in conclusion, this is a nice little budget 4G phone, provided you live in a 4G coverage area. Like I expressed earlier, their coverage is very spotty, but if you live and work in an area where Sprint does have 4G WiMAX coverage, then this is not a bad phone. It is on the cheaper end, but the performance is pretty solid. Don't expect the fastest or no lag whatsoever, but the lag that I get is not horrible. And again, 4G speeds, they're not what you'd get on LTE and HSPA Plus from T-Mobile, but they're solid and definitely better than Sprint's 3G network most of the time. So if you're looking for a phone and you are in an area where you can pick up their 4G service, I would recommend this phone for you. So again, it runs normal apps just fine. It feels nice, and it is a nice smaller design, which is nice. It is the Evo Design. I do like the design. But again, it's pretty solid performance and a good, not too expensive prepaid 4G device. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like my Facebook page, facebook.com/funzier1. Follow my Twitter @funzier1 and text the number below if you have questions. Don't expect an immediate reply. My app has been a bit buggy lately, the texting app I use for this. So, thank you for watching. Bye.